put our lives in Mike's hands.
Yeah.
Can't see a thing on this GoPro. This is us going to Atlanta. Nope, not going to Atlanta. This is us going to the airport. This is what we're dealing with. Alright guys, so we made it to the gate. Mike didn't have his mask up because he's a rule breaker. I just pulled it down to talk on the camera. But we're so made it to the airport and headed to Boise, pick up the burb, meet up with Derek. So we'll see you on the plane maybe for a minute. Yeah, I'll text it to you. Love you. Oh, that's super awkward. Flight, Michael?
How long?
Because it was.
My fingers are like super clammy.
Welcome to an airplane. Feel like you need a shower?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about some chili instead?
Hell yeah. What are you doing? How did you get the GoPro?
I stole it.
Oh, it feels so good.
Do you want Idaho merchandise?
Nope, I just want a bathroom and some water.
Okay, don't film the bathroom, Robbie.
Why not?
That's weird.
I think it's normal. You ready? I lost my little lid and that's it, my little top.
Wait, you left it in there like that?
Sure did. Attached it with that S hook. Baller. I think he's in his Tundra. Alright guys, so if you haven't figured it out, we're at the Boise airport waiting on our buddy Derek, who has been holding it together for us till we got here. We'll explain that a little more in a minute. Dude, what is up, man? I feel like I know you.
I know, what's up?
This is Mike and Anna. This is Derek.
You're not a giant.
I told you, he just only looks like that on TV. Hi guys, so this is Derek, by the way. We'll tell you more about him in a minute, but he's been holding together for us to get out here for like 35 days.
So does that stay white all year round up there, or does it get kind of green up there?
Oh, it gets green. It's not usually that white, so
It's not that.
I can't remember if I put deodorant on, so I'm sorry if y'all smell body odor.
Dude, I put it on.
I figured Georgia
I put it on
people
like a whole
smell.
bunch.
You figured Georgia people smell?
Yeah.
God!
Well, it is humid there 90% of the time.
Enough for off road. Said the same thing.
You two can't be teaming up this whole trip here.
You guys ready to get to work?
No, we're actually ready to go eat the chili that Derek's awesome wife made for us.
Here's your keys.
That's what we're ready for. Oh, these are the burb keys? Oh, it's got a boat floater.
I haven't taken that off.
It's okay. Robbie does lots of boating.
I do in my John boat. Thank you very much.
That's what I'm saying.
Gosh, you always sound so critical, Anna.
That's because people in the comments think I'm mean.
You are mean because you say things like that.
Yeah. Like
Like that.
Like that.
Like that.
It's around the corner.
That's not the Suburban, Robbie.
I know, but it's a pretty rad bird. I'm trying to stay warm, man.
It is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is how you come up to your house. Dude, I have seen so many pictures of this. And this is how it is. Of this bird sitting right here, or over there, or...
it is Yuba gold.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Definitely not.
It's definitely gold, but it ain't Yuba gold. Dude, that is rad. I think that'll do the trick.
Cayenne, some kind of Neanderthal.
I
So,
haven't cleaned it since we talked.
yeah. That is just hanging there. But
They had a piece of rubber that the guy gave me.
it was way dirtier than this.
pinned. Yeah.
You've done a lot of work under here.
I don't know if it's still leaking oil because you can still see some of the oil in the intake manifold. Restarting it, always spits out a little bit, like drops something
Boise the bird, baby.
or something that's like leaked in.
Man, suspension work, new shocks. God, I cannot wait to. It's also supposed to be a 400. Man,
400 tab, the driver's side dipstick.
it may not be. It could be a 350. Just the grill said 400. I said we have. There's no spid. We don't have any of the. I could run the vent, I guess, but I didn't do that. Dang it! I should have got the windshield done. Forgot about that. Oh. Anna, look at this fresh back seat.
How did you get convinced of this?
Oh, I
She wanted to come. Don't let her fool you. Yeah. This is why we came to Boise. Actually, it's not why we came to Boise. This is a byproduct of why we came to Boise, because the real reason we came to Boise you'll see later in this video or in the second installment of this video. But this is what we bought out here to pull the real reason we came out here home. And man, I'm just as excited about it. So that's where it was leaking a little antifreeze down into the floor.
3,000 miles.
I know.
What'd you say?
He said the guy you bought it from said he drove it 600 miles, and then he said, I don't know about that. And I said, well, we're about to drive it 3,000 miles.
Yes, we are. Oh, I know about it. I think he did. I think he just kept an eye on the oil and never worried about the leaks.
Didn't touch anything.
But you touched all the bolts, didn't you, Derek?
No, I did not.
You touched a lot of them. Oil pan, valve covers.
It should be leaking.
They were all loose.
It did.
It used to. I don't think it's leaking now. The whole thing was covered.
Yeah, the bolts on the valve covers were finger, like you could undo.
I mean, it's not. Has it been sitting right here without the cardboard under it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't.
It's not really leaking. It's just when you start it. Like it was
Got a
leaking
little-
from that transmission cooler.
Well, let's
that I
fire it
showed you.
up real quick. Give it the old 1-2, and then let's
You wanna start it?
sure. What's the trick here,
He
Derek?
said half a pump, and then it starts right up pretty well. And that was tougher than before, but it's been sitting for a week, so it's really cold weather. And it does this like sputtering thing. It'll level out if you hit it.
All right, cold start.
It gets a lot smoother.
And the rear window rolls down, right?
It's not doing it. I need to plug it in again, I think.
How was it doing? Coming in
On the back.
done
yeah.
from the back?
You can try it again, but it wasn't doing it when I did it the other day, so I figured it came unplugged again.
Yeah, it's not. I wonder what that's about. Sweet. All right, guys, we're gonna go eat some chili and then pull this thing inside and figure out what's up with the heater core, which I hope it's the heater core. What? You're supposed to take care of the truck, not make it worse.
What's that? No, I was taking it out of the box and the center cap fell out and I think it broke off one of his little pegs.
God, this thing looks awesome. All right, guys, we made it to Boise. Here's the burb. Boise, not Boise, Boise. Oh, remember we fired it up right when we got here, and yeah, sucker fired right up. We didn't even let it get warm. Can't seem to keep that on the can't seem to keep that on the dash by any stretch. Oh, I'm so pumped. So we're getting one thing that we found out 2 days ago is this thing started puking antifreeze we think from the heater core. So we got a heater core sent here. We're about to get it all squared away now. So here we go. Good. All right, here we go. We just got to Boise and you're already wrenching?
Did you say it with a Z?
I did, I said it with a Z.
How do you say it?
Anna, how do you say it? Anna, how do you say it?
I'm gonna find something from here to say it. How do you say it again?
Boise.
Boise.
Boise. I don't think I got anybody saying it. Look, Anna, look in the camera and say it.
Boise.
So we're already in Boise and Mike's already wrenching on the burb because we found out a couple days ago that this thing decided it wanted to puke some antifreeze all into the floor and under this thing, and we're really hoping it's a heater core. I assume it is. So yeah, we're gonna put a heater core in it and hope that makes the difference. As I get choked.
Oh no! Robbie, no!
And then we're gonna come hang out with you guys at 8 p.m. for a little meetup. Derek picked the place. I'm just kidding. Hey Derek, what's up, man?
What's up?
Look, you got the perfect lighting and everything. Look at you. Okay, so guys, this is Derek. You're gonna see a lot of him over the next video or 2 or maybe even 3, but he is a saint and an awesome friend because not only did we buy a truck from him and his dad a year ago, I came up with this crazy plan to fly out here, buy another vehicle to tow the other truck we bought from him a year ago back to Georgia. So this is what we ended up with. And he went and bought it for us. I mean, I gave him money, but he went and bought it, facilitated the whole deal, and checked it out, and has been working on it ever since. So we got a lot of photos and maybe even some cell phone videos I'm gonna throw in here of Derek giving us updates on this stuff. So y'all stay tuned for that. We're gonna drop that in right here, and then we're gonna come back and tell you, well, really how this all went down. So hang tight.
This is United by Trucks. What do you think of Robbie's new Suburban, Danny?
Thanks for the beautiful, I don't know, outdoor landscaping.
Ooh, she said add to our landscaping.
I'm here for the pizza.
She's here for the pizza, not for the Suburban. She thinks it's the ugliest thing ever.
I didn't,
Nothing personal.
I didn't say that.
There's another ranch.
I did have to explain this to my neighbors though.
Tell me where you found this thing.
It was at this dude's parents' house, sitting on their side of their place, parked. And you found it on Marketplace, and I went and checked it out, but I definitely wasn't going to be the one that owned saying yes or no. I made you look at every
Yes, you
square
did.
inch. I didn't want any of that pressure, and I probably pointed out every single detail that was wrong with
Yeah,
this
you
thing, and all
definitely
my
did.
concerns, and
Which I really appreciate.
yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what this thing looked like when you picked it up.
It was pretty grandpa'd out. It had like 2000-ish 8-lug like Silverado wheels on there that hadn't been cleaned since probably 2000-ish.
Yeah.
And
Oh, it was awful.
and it had those sweet running boards on.
Oh
there.
yeah, that nobody's come to pick up off Marketplace
They
yet.
haven't,
So
so-
if you're looking for some sweet aluminum running boards that fit a burb, square body burb, there you go.
They're at Derek's house because we'll leave them here.
Yeah.
Engine bay is a total wreck. It's still not perfect, but it runs, and it's does decent right now, and you know, just small stuff around the body and the grill and the.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the grill. So Derek actually did a lot of this work in preparation for us to come out here. So AMD sent us a grill out, so we got a new grill because the grill was all busted up. These are actually the tires that were on it, but I sent out some Steelies from Summit, the Will Ventiques, and a set of caps. Sent those out here because, well, you know, we like things to look period correct. And then Derek facilitated, well, most everything, but Derek specifically facilitated this thing going over to Boise Spring Works and getting the leaf spring packs rebuilt, new shocks. They actually fixed the sag in the rear. It's got a 1-inch block in there too, but they actually just rebuilt everything and added some metal in there. So I think it's got a pretty good stance now. When we get it out, we'll get some better B-roll shots of it. But trying to think of what else. We sent a steering wheel out here. We haven't got that on yet. Ooh, I know what's still in your truck that goes in this thing, Derek. You robbed it.
It's right there. It's in that box.
It's in this box. Oh, you put it back. We also bought a rucksack to just kind of keep up with stuff on the way. And then this, which I think we've been talking about these a little too much on the channel because these have become extremely hard to find, especially a tan one, but we found one in really, really good shape. So I'm gonna throw this thing in here actually. So if you know anything about square bodies, you gotta have a spot to put your drinks. And these cool rest, what's the, let's throw out of the way. These cool rest coolers fit in a square body perfectly. So we got the tan, cool rest, and then brand new heater core going in.
It looks like it's still got the original heater core in it because you can tell by the copper lines. And those are all like soldered together. Yep. So after time of all the heating and cooling, the solder just gives out. So
we're gonna replace this thing. I couldn't find it at any store locally, so I had to send it over here from Rock Auto. Yeah, that's a serious light right there. But Derek, man, I gotta say thanks, dude. Yeah, no problem. You're obviously letting us use your garage, and you've been holding this thing for 35 days and working on it, which I think is rad, and just running it around and making sure it's gonna be good to go home, at least as best as one can. So if it breaks down, it's Derek's fault. Everybody knows that. No pressure.
On camera. Can't go back down.
No, we kind of expect some issues, but hopefully we found the hardest one to tackle right here.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna work on this and then go to dinner, go to the meetup, and then go to Derek's dad's tomorrow. Radiator is having a, we might have to ratchet strap this too. Yeah, because I think what's happening here is that it doesn't have, it's got a 4-core radiator. That's a 4-core radiator cover. Because that's what we put on the Blazer. But for some reason, man, it just really feels like it's in there. Do you have any sort of strap I could just strap that right there? Like even a bungee cord.
All right, YouTube world, we're going back in.
But first.
These little ones that came with my toolie, and then use those. Ah, I see what you're doing.
I'm just gonna literally do this, so it'll going right there.
So much anesthesia on my freaking hands.
Mike.
I said freaking.
No, that's not even what I'm talking about. Just be nice to yourself.
Hey, did you see this freaking speaker wire in here? It gives you the hardest time.
That hood's not gonna close like that, is it?
What are you doing, Robert?
I'm trying to rig up the radiator so it doesn't come flying out.
Man, have you not learned anything from the last video?
That'll close right there.
Rocky's radiator?
Dude, that ain't going anywhere. Dude, look. Hey, we're 1,000% fine right now.
Well, they had this whole thing wedged, I think, up underneath here.
Okay.
I saw that, and the guy
just run it right
the
there.
guy at the
Look at this. That's going nowhere.
suspension place tore it out. He was like, "Can you use new radiator?"
That's perfect.
Yeah, the problem is this is the wrong radiator. Well,
It's a 4-core radiator.
Yeah.
But then this is a 4-row radiator cover, but for Yeah, so you're probably right. It probably is a wrong radiator because it ought to fit better under
Man,
this.
don't try and challenge me on that YouTube right now because ooh, you better edit that out.
Look, man, we ain't going nowhere.
Oh, God.
Respect. Can we just pull this hood? I'm just kidding. Definitely not a 7/16.
Sorry. Forgive me.
Forgive me for being your homie.
You don't even have it no more. What are you doing?
Still homie? This is Derek over here making it happen.
I told him that's my strength is skinny hands. I can get your hands in tight spots.
Can you get your hands
Appreciate you
that
for
way?
doing it.
That ain't gonna go in there like that.
It's right.
Something is awry. Did you put it in upside down? He said, fool. Did you think we would be like this? Like always bickering and bantering and all that stuff.
I can tell that's funny, dude. I can't tell about you though.
About me? Dang. I'm just gonna get the car and drive on back.
You should.
We have teeth.
What car are you gonna get into?
I'm gonna get in this one that doesn't have any heat.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm gonna jump that 70 GMC out there.
Good luck. You make 10 miles. It's got 10 mile radius.
I'm about to just got an automatic cut off 10 miles. He doesn't let it get much farther.
It's got a 20-gallon tank with a 396. You ain't getting far.
That's true.
We're gonna have to massage this.
Oh, that needs to be bumped.
Yeah, because you see how it's got this indent in
Yeah.
there?
Why is that? Why couldn't they have just made it exactly like this?
Because Taiwan, bro.
This is how you get a Chinese heater core to fit back in a factory. Heater box, whatever that thing's called.
If this leaks, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Man, I'm gonna be real pissed. Is it?
I wanted to get something. I was like, well, if
In. New heater core. Hopefully that's the problem. When we put this
is
thing in
the
there,
problem.
it's still leaking antifreeze somehow.
Darn.
I knew as soon as he said do this thing because it was just puking antifreeze right there. He sent me a video. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to put a heater core in this thing as soon as we get there.
Yeah.
I knew
As
it
soon
was
as
gonna
you
be.
said heater
Second.
core,
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even tell you for a couple of days. I was like, dang, Mike's gonna freaking be mad. I don't want to do it either. So this is how we've got the batteries being held down. It's perfect. Not gonna go anywhere. Mike, what's the scoop, man?
We're all fixed. We got the new core in
Got the new core in, and your light fell
again.
again.
We're gonna get it up under here, hook all the vacuum lines and doodads back up, and then slide her up into place,
Sweet.
and then go get some pizza.
Pizza, flying pie, baby. Whoa, pulled that right off. So, Mike, I'm good to push on this, right? All right, guys, heater core in. Derek, thanks for your help. Thanks for discovering the issue.
my job.
That's your job. That was your job. You just took it upon yourself to make it all happen. Good Lord, man, my hair's a freaking wreck. Mike,
What up, bro?
thanks, dude.
No problem.
Hopefully we got it fixed. New heater cores in there. It's not really eventful.
I didn't do it for you. I did it for the sake of my toes.
That's true. We now have heat, and we're going to get this rig ready, throw our stuff in it, back it out of here, have a celebratory beer. We're gonna have a celebratory beer, right?
Yeah.
Let's do that. What you got, Derek?
I don't even have Idaho stuff, sorry.
That's all right. We'll have some Idaho stuff at the Flying Pie.
Does Anna like beer?
Yeah?
Anna doesn't need any beer.
No, she's already crying.
I got four.
Anna, look at me through this truck. Do you need beer?
Yes.
Unacceptable. What is it? Little Autocraft?
That's a
Ford?
That's what I was saying earlier.
This is Motorcraft. Who did that?
I don't know.
Maybe it ain't that OG.
Those are jam.
This is how we're, if you haven't figured it out, this is how we're holding the radiator in. And this is how we're holding the,
This
dude.
you know.
This
what I mean?
what? That's gonna work perfectly.
Just you know what I mean?
Mike, I need your honest opinion about the bird, man. Make it count.
3,000 miles in this thing is gonna be
Fun.
fun.
I'm sorry, I'm not
okay.
supposed to weigh in here. You go ahead.
So this is my thing. I think the first 2,000 miles in this is going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
The last 1,000 miles, I think my butt is going to hurt so bad.
That seat.
It's going to be worse than the airplane ride here.
Yeah, I think you might be right. The seat in the front of this thing needs some assistance. So, I mean, you've obviously got the cover breaking through here, but when I sat down on it the first time, there was a bit of a spring pop. So, I know it may not look as bad, but I think it's going to be interesting to see how this shapes up. But
buy some pillows.
yeah,
It's going to be an intricate system of pillows
yeah,
taped to the seat.
that's right.
It'll be real.
And we actually pulled the front carpet out. It was cut out over here already, and then Mike cut it out over there. We're gonna get some hefty floor mats to put in here to kind of deaden the sound. But all this back here is like, we got good carpet, good seals. We're gonna put the cool rest back up. Those are my favorite things in a square body. Love the cool rest. So then, most awesome thing, like look at this carpet. That looks like almost brand new. You really can't see it on camera right now. You want your belts
Pretty
up.
brown on camera.
But yeah, look at these seats. You're gonna sleep so good back here.
Well, it's the back seat. I don't know why back there.
Look at all this.
Already getting more.
Whoa.
Look at that sky. It's pretty sunset.
Oh yeah. Hey, let's back this thing out. Ooh, that's actually doing all right.
He, the guy at the place, moved up here.
Did he?
Yeah.
We think this was a garden hose.
Huh.
So cool.
So we think a garden hose got left on the hood of this thing. It runs all the way across and then swoops down the side here. And this is not original paint. It's definitely had a repaint. I'm not sure if it was Yuba gold, if that's what that was in the past. They painted it a little more of a, I don't know, some other kind of gold. But I don't care, I like it because it looks awesome. See if this thing will just fire off. That's impressive. Real impressive. You just touch the key and that thing just fires right up. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for tonight. We've got the heater core replaced and we are headed to Flying Pie and then to the meetup. So we're gonna go run this thing around the block, maybe get a feel for it, and then we'll catch up with you tomorrow. See you then. God, it's so cold. I like it though. I'd much rather be cold than hot. I can put enough clothes on to get warm. I can't take enough off to get hot or to get cool.
I can't regulate my temperature when I'm hot.
Oh, I can't do it. Cue the music.